Hi, if you're a Virgo, born August 23rd to September 22nd, what can you expect for the month of June 2014? Let's tune in and find out. Well, Virgos, I really see that you have an opportunity to be heard this month. That people are wanting to listen to what you have to say, and that they're stopping and they're really appreciating your input and even coming to you with their problems and or their questions. So it's a great month, Virgo, for you, for your self-esteem, to feel good about what you're doing, to feel happy and excited about making a difference for people. So I feel like this is a great month, Virgo, to really be able to receive kind of like the personal accolades, the appreciation. I think you're going to hear some appreciation this month from people about just appreciating who you are, what you've done, what you've accomplished. So it's a really feel good month. I feel good in your energy, Virgo, and I really feel like there's some positive things that are going to be happening for you this month. There's still a little worry, a little like I almost feel like on the left side of my body, just a little bit like heaviness or heartache from the past that you haven't quite let go of yet. I think you're gonna, as time goes on, it feels like that burden will be lessened, and whether it's something from a financial loss or failure or the loss of a loved one, it just takes time for us to heal and to move on and to move forward. But absolutely, I feel like internally, though, I feel like you've made a shift. I feel like you've turned a corner, have accepted your new life, have accepted your new surroundings or your new environment, and the way in which you're, enjoying or relating to life feels really good. So good for you. So let's look at money for the month of June for Virgos. Wow, nice. I feel like there's this big opening, this big birth that's opening up more towards the middle to the latter part of the month, more towards like the 15th to the 20th. I feel like you're moving forward into giving birth into this new prosperity. And it may have to do with work. It may have to do with making money with your money. So, getting more bang for your buck. If you're already in a situation, you may be able to find a better investment to place your money with that has it more money. I feel like it is natural. It doesn't feel like I have to go out and figure this out. It feels like it naturally comes to me. And of course, even when something naturally comes to you, you still want to use your discernment. Look it out, check it out, and then maybe even push it away and then look at it again. To see if that's really a right fit for you. But it feels like that as opposed to you running out and buying books and looking at articles or trying to search it. It feels like it's natural and it comes to you. Um, some of you, I feel like there may be still a few things with estates or taxes or lawsuits that may come into fruition. We've got Mercury is going retrograde June 7th and goes direct July 1st. And during that time period, a lot of times things from our past come forward that have been incomplete and complete during this time. And or we also find that it's a time when communication goes crazy, when electronics go bonkers, our computers go nuts. So you really want to be careful during those 3 weeks to double and triple check your communication. It's like, you can make a phone call and say, I left you a message, and they go, I didn't get the message. They're really not lying, probably. They probably didn't get the message. It's that kind of energy. So it's just that way in which Mercury has a way to kind of like make us go haywire in our head. It's just what happens. So to diminish that ability, we can slow down, we can double and triple check our information, and to really be positive and use that time, this flow, to really sit back and look at the things around us that need to be changed, whether this is always a great time to declutter or to be able to go in and let go of things or clean off your desk, or, it's about slowing down. It's also a great time for a vacation, provided that you have ample time on either end to anticipate the unexpected delays that show up in terms of travel and communication during that time as well. So all in all, if you don't have a tight schedule, it would be a really good thing for you this month, Virgos. And it feels kind of like lazy days and really nice. Now, there is a full moon on June 13th. And it doesn't feel like it's a big deal for you guys. It feels kind of feels like okay. I don't feel like anything harsh or anything big around it. It just feels like definitely there's more energy, and so when there's more energy, sometimes we feel more alive and more awake, and we've got more energy to do things with. But I'm not really getting a big hit about don't do this or look out for that, or I'm not feeling anything negative for sure. I'm just feeling like isn't it interesting? There's just more energy. You may notice just more odd or peculiar things happening around you in terms of like what's that about, or what's this about in terms of behavior, not only like from the animal and planet kingdom, but human beings, and just observing just bizarre behavior, or people doing kind of like some weird things around the full moon, which is kind of typical full moon energy. So I'm not really picking up anything unique there for you guys. Let's look at your health for the overall for the month. So you need to be patient with whatever it is that you're working through or on. So whether it's an exercise program or if it's a specific way of eating, you want to be patient with your body and with the process. And really, if you're in the middle of doing something, changing your diet or changing your exercise routine, you want to kind of just put that in a routine and then put your focus elsewhere. Put your focus on something else, on work or something else. So your focus isn't there, kind of like, watch pot that never seems to boil, like that kind of energy. You don't want to do that. So if you're constantly focused on your health and your well-being, it seems like it takes forever for anything change to happen or anything to get off the ground. So if you just put in the time and the effort and the energy, put your focus in a place where you can get immediate satisfaction, whether it's your relationship or whether it's your work or whether with your animals or whatever it is a good thing. Then it feels like, one day you'll pick your head up and go, oh, wow, I've been doing that for 30 days now, and I can notice I've lost 2 inches in my waist, or whatever it is that you want to do. So just notice, Virgo, the impatience that you have. Shift your focus to some other area of your life where you have a little more control and you can really see a great sense of satisfaction too. Cooking is coming up, cooking classes, cooking skills, cooking opportunities. So some of you may be, really looking to pick up a new skill or to sharpen your cooking habits. I think that's an excellent idea. So I do feel like you may be inspired to do some of that or learn to barbecue, whatever it is. But I'm feeling like the urge to cook and to cook in a healthy way. Also, some of you may have some extra money that comes in, and maybe some surprise vacations or surprise trips for you, either introduced by a friend or by a spouse. So it might just be something like a long-term travel. The weekend of the 20th, the 21st, 22nd feels like a lot of fun. It's just like, wow, I wasn't expecting that. That's cool. I would really like to do that. So just keep in mind that opportunity opens up for you. Go ahead and grab it and take it. It feels really fun and really expansive for you. So Virgos, have an amazing month. Feels like it's really freeing. It doesn't feel heavy for a change. Feels really nice. It feels like your self-esteem is really coming along, and there's a lot of kudos that come in for you this month. Some of you will be speaking, and some of you will be traveling with your work and with your career, and I see kudos coming in for you with that. Some of you may be pitching some proposals. You want to be careful to pitch around the retrograde. I would wait on that just because of the communication, and it may be not really received in the best way possible, or it could be a yes, and then after the retrograde they see, oh no, it's really not a fit, which would be worse, then it's more disappointment. So I would just either, if you don't do it in the next couple of days, I would just wait and sit and do it in July. Okay guys, have an amazing month. I look forward to connecting with you again next month, and I'm Peggy Rometo with Intuitive Astrology.